I've always thought about these little video blogs and thought, I could do that. And then I realized I have nothing to talk about. However, the other day when I'm sitting out there on West Main Street, somebody calls and says, hey, we got a power line down. So I go check that power line, and sure enough, that power line is down. So, while I'm there, of course, that power line's sparking, right? It is like on fire. This lady pulls up and says, hey. I'm like, hi, I've got my lights on. Are you really going to bother me now? She says, hey, did you know that power line right there is sparking? And I said, which power line? So I only had 2 rules for my kids when I worked in the schools. The first one, pretty simple. Smile. Just smile and make everybody happy. See, I just made me happy. And number 2, if it ain't yours, don't eat it. You'll never believe what happened to me today. I'm just here in my car, chillaxing, just doing my own little thing, And all of a sudden, this great big brown hairy thing with all these little legs on it, it's on my leg. It's like right there. Like, what do? You just can't pull over it? Good heavens, no. Someone's going to rear into you. I'll tell you what, there's nothing bigger in this life that's going to kill you in a car accident than a spider sitting right there. Yeah. So, anyway, what do? Like, what do you do with a spider that's right there? You can't bail. You have to stick it out. You go to the next best thing. You squish it. Ew. I'm still kind of grossed out about it. So today, I went to Sozo's, and I got my, heaven in a cup. I bet you wish you had one. Matter of fact, I wish I had one. Oh, wait, I do have one. Look, it's right there. I remember one of the first times I felt like I was being accepted on the playground. I had all these kids hanging around me like I was the jungle gym or something, and all of a sudden this sweet little face walks up to me and says, Officer Kronk, will you please walk me to class? And I said, sure. Well, that bell rang, and no one bothered to tell me that when that bell rings, you need to be off the playground. Because when you aren't, everybody wants you to walk them to class. Well, all of a sudden, 5 hands grab on, and not a single one of them are from the same class. But we do start walking towards the school when all of a sudden, my right hand goes pulling behind me. And I hear from behind me this little girl go, no, she's mine. And I thought, what was that? Still scares me to this day. Seriously, I don't understand what it is about power lines and people, because that one right over there is down, and the guy walks out of his house with his coffee cup in his hand, and he walks right up to this power line, and I said, dude, if that power line is hot, you are way too close. And he looks at me just as serious as can be and says, oh, it's okay, I'm just here to make sure the kids don't walk next to it. There's something about you smoking that the kids will probably understand not to come any closer. Some days, you get just a little nervous. I'm afraid I'm going to do this in front of somebody, and I really don't want to do that. Whoa! See, I should never do that in front of anybody. It really is pretty amazing what people will say when they're intoxicated. Now, I know you're probably wondering, Officer Kronk, what does it take to tell you that somebody's intoxicated? Well, let's start out with that red vomit on the floor, outside their door, in the hallway, to the apartment complex. Yeah, if that doesn't say intoxication like no other, I don't know what does. Nonetheless, anyway, this gal walks out and she says, Officer, I've got ID to prove to you that I'm young enough to drinkle. Drinkle? What's that? Oh. So one night, I'm down on Main Street. My job is to put the signs out that say road closed tomorrow at 10 a.m. However, they don't say 10 a.m. So I'm trying to bend over, change these signs, and I'm right next to the bar. Well, the car's leaving the bar, and you know what? Somebody goes, and I'm thinking, yeah, I still got it, right? So I look up to see who was doing that to me. It was a bunch of guys. So one day I'm walking into Meijer, and this little guy walks up to me, looks me square in the eye, gives me a high five, and says, man, I watch your show every night. Oh, yeah. Have a good day, bud.